You see this? What? Like, I can't... Honestly. Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're all having an amazing, amazing week. Today I wanted to kind of sit down and talk to you guys about the first month with Connor and what it's been like sort of readjusting to life with a newborn, new routines. I would also like to point out that my hair is currently on day 5 of not washing it. Usually by this point my hair would be slicked back in a bun, because otherwise it would look like I dumped my hair in a barrel of oil. I have been living in the new dry shampoos from Pantene, who is sponsoring today's video, so big thanks to them. But oh my gosh, guys, these dry shampoos though. They have a super cute new lineup of products that are all around kind of extending the amount of time between washes, which I feel like it just speaks to me on a personal level. And if you've been here a while, or you watched the first 30 seconds of this video, you know that I struggle with greasy hair. Like end of first day washing it and it's already greasy kind of hair. So for the last 5 days, I've been going back and forth between the Pantene Never Tell Dry Shampoo Spray and the Cheat Day Dry Shampoo Foam. The obvious differentiator being one is a foam, one is a spray, and my hair when using either of them actually feels clean after. No residue, no greasiness, no chalkiness. It's awesome. And I have fine hair, but I have a lot of it. So I find that I produce more oil in my hair just naturally. So today I used the Cheat Day Dry Shampoo Foam. I used a tiny little amount because a little bit goes a long way with this product. And then I just kind of scoop some of the foam, which is super fun in and of itself. It's like playing with like, you know, that like spray whipped cream. I love that stuff. I just want to keep spraying it, but I'm like, no, Rachel, you just need a little bit of the dry shampoo, not of whipped cream. You can never have too much whipped cream. And then I'll just massage it into the roots all over, and that way you can build and add more if you feel like you need more. It will feel a little bit on the wet side, but it's going to dry. It has tapioca in it to really soak up all of that oil and excess grease in your hair. And then my trick is that I will just let it sit, work its magic, and I'll do my skincare, I'll brush my teeth, put in contacts, all that stuff. And then I'll either I'll shake it in with my fingers, use a brush to kind of disperse it through, and then you're good to go. And then because I curled my hair yesterday, I just kind of touched up a couple of the curls that had wilted overnight, you know? And then I use the No Crunch hairspray to set the curls, but still make them brushable if I want to, kind of, switch it up. Because you know what? At my core, I'm a lazy human. I'm a perfectionist, lazy person, especially when it comes to my hair. I don't want to spend 2 hours washing it, blow drying it, styling it every single day or night or morning or any time of day. I just don't want to do it. Okay, now that my hair is done, let's zoom in and let's put on some makeup and talk about babies. So I think today I want to start with the eyes, and I have some new palettes. These are from Huda Beauty, the Pastels collection. She has 3 different ones. There's Lilac, Rose, and Mint that she launched, and I think today I kind of want to play around with the Lilac one because I saw a tutorial that she put up on Instagram and it looked really pretty and soft, kind of a lilac moment. So I want to do that today. I just realized I did do my brows, but I can't talk and also do brows at the same time. So we skipped that part. So this is this is really pretty. Okay, so we have some matte shades, some sort of shimmery, almost metallic shades as well. We got that almost, it looks like a granite or something. Maybe less granite and more like a really festive zebra. But we're gonna play around with these today, and we're gonna talk about the first month with little Babo. So Connor right now is just over a month old, which I cannot believe. And it has been a bit to kind of adjust to having the newborn and waking up during the night and nursing and things like that, but also getting the kids ready for school and things like that, because I didn't have to do that when I had Luke after Julia, because Julia wasn't in school yet. So that has been a struggle for me. And so Chris, being the nice boy that he is, has just been waking up and just taking care of Luke and Julia, making sure they get off to school and all that stuff while I rest if I've had a particularly exhausting night. And also just especially in those first couple of weeks, I've been recovering. Or if you saw my labor and delivery story that I did, the first week or so was particularly difficult. And so like back and forth to the hospital and things like that, that was tough. But now things have like smoothed out. I still don't have any routine, and I have to be okay with that. And it's so hard for me because I am such a routine oriented person. I like to wake up early. I like to get started before the kids get up and like get a couple of things done and off my plate because it makes me feel so much better. And I haven't been able to do that, obviously, because I'm super exhausted. And it's really been hard for me to just get used to the new temporary routine, because obviously as Connor gets older, he's going to be sleeping for longer. Fingers crossed. But in the meantime, I just have to get used to kind of running my time hour to hour or even minute to minute sometimes, and not looking at it from like a whole day perspective, but from like a much smaller, more manageable time period. And I wrote down some things because it's kind of a person that I am. I will get off on a tangent and forget to tell you a whole bunch of things that I wanted to talk about. So one topic that I get asked about a lot is just around food. So like pregnancy cravings, have I been eating those again, or have I been avoiding them? And the weight gain and loss with baby and all those kinds of things. So I have to say that I just started eating ramen again fairly recently because I ate it so much during pregnancy that I needed a minute. And I gotta say, I still really enjoy it. It's still really good, especially with the broth Chris makes, because it's like a bone-based broth. He uses like the chicken bones and he simmers them with like a whole bunch of different vegetables and herbs and spices and things for a really long time. And it's so good for you. And I swear that's part of the reason that I haven't gotten sick recently, because I was consuming so much of the broth. Stock? It might be stock. There is a difference between broth and stock. I just don't know it offhand. Don't worry. Editing Rachel will get in there with the definition. I feel like I want to wet this brush. I'm trying to follow along to exactly what Huda did, and she used her little dual-ended, I don't even know what this is called, Sparkle and Shine brush. All right, but I felt like it wasn't giving me a lot of the glitz that I was expecting. That's better. But other than ramen, which has been a huge craving of mine, obviously, still love lemonade, which I feel like that's not even a craving. That's just a me thing. I drink a lot of lemonade. It's been nice drinking coffee and not feeling sick too. That's been real great. In terms of weight gain and loss, like I am a firm believer in just letting my body do its thing. Like, you had a baby. It's not going to bounce back right away. And that's like entirely unrealistic in my personal opinion. But I remember like the day after I brought Connor home, Julie was like, "You still look like you have a baby." And I was like, "Yeah, because I just popped out one." And she's like, "Oh, okay." Like it's just a natural thing, and it should take some time to come down. And I eat when I'm hungry, and I've been more hungry recently because I'm breastfeeding. So I've been eating more than I have been normally. I've been drinking a ton of water. Water is huge. You know what? I have to show you the water bottle that Chris bought for me because he remembers I would drink water and leave it like all over the house, like just glasses of half-finished waters everywhere. I'm gonna pretend that wasn't something that happened also in pregnancy. This is the water bottle. Chris bought this for me. It is by Contigo. It is a 40-ounce bottle of water, and so I will fill this up the night before, and then I'll have this on the nightstand beside the rocking chair. So when I wake up to feed Connor, then I have my water right there. And I typically drink probably around to here in like a night. Like I'm drinking a ton overnight. For me, that's a lot of water. But I always find that I get really, really thirsty when I'm breastfeeding. So any new mamas out there, or really anyone who's trying to drink more water, this thing is great. Also, weird update, wasn't expecting this post pregnancy, but I have been sweating profusely overnight. Like I will wake up and it's like I went swimming. I had to actually look it up because I'd never experienced it before. The eyeshadow is pretty. It's like a nice little wash of color, and it applies really easily too, which is nice. Now I'm just adding in some liner because I don't know. Just the sparkle is not very even, I feel like. Is that better? Yes, it is. All right, maybe I just applied it unevenly. Okay, mascara. Do I have a new mascara here? Nope. Connor is also still a very, very good sleeper. I am so happy about that. He sleeps through everything. I think it's because we have so much construction going on at the house all the time, all through pregnancy, and Julie and Luke were loud and we're talking and there are lots of things happening all the time. And when he was in utero, that he just kind of got used to all of the sounds and the noise. Like he's currently napping on the other side of this wall. And typically, like I remember when Luke would nap in there, I'd always feel like I'd have to be a little bit more hushed and I didn't want to wake him up. But this guy, like nothing phases him. He just kind of goes with the flow, which I feel like everyone always says about the third baby is that they're just very calm and nothing gets to them and they just kind of go with the flow, which I am here for. Let's hope that continues. I feel like I want to add a little bit more of one of like the more neutral eyeshadows, like these two here, into my crease. That's just a personal preference thing. Let's go into primer. This is one from Urban Decay, the All Nighter Face Primer Longwear Foundation Grip. I do like things that grip foundation. This is lightweight formula, goes on sheer, leaves your skin feeling smooth, hydrated, and slightly lifted. All right, down for that. Ooh, pretty bottle. Just making sure I don't have any glitter on my hands. There we go. Sure, that's all off there. All right, how does this feel? I'm curious to see how this compares to one of my faves, which is the Cover FX one, the gripping primer. Because that one's real good. So I'm curious if this is going to have that same sort of like sticky, tacky effect. This one is definitely more smooth. I'm not getting any of that like aggressive tackiness that the Cover FX one does, but it feels nice and smooth and my skin feels nice afterwards. Like it's nice and hydrating. But I mean, this is part of the whole all-nighter collection, and all-nighter setting spray is legit. So I'm excited to see how this wears with like a bunch of different foundations. Maybe I'll do like an update video with like a whole bunch of products that I've been testing and just share everything there. Do like a quick time one, you know? Then foundation, I'm gonna do combination Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid and the Smashbox Studio Fix. Not Studio Fix, Studio Skin, my bad. What else from the last month? I feel like everything just takes so much longer. It's longer to get out the door. It's longer to get ready. Videos take longer to do because I'm pausing to nurse or get something for the kids or just everything. I can't get as much done in a day. But honestly, the biggest part of that is, come on here. The biggest part of that is just adjusting my expectations to suit sort of my current stage of new normal, dropping foundation, and just really trying to focus on not getting upset with myself and disappointed when I don't get as much done as I would have before. It's normal, it's perfectly natural, and it can be frustrating, I feel like, for moms with newborns. That's one of the biggest things that I learned from having Julia is I really struggled not being able to meet my goals for each day. And for this one, I'm really trying to like get in on the forefront in the first month and just lower the bar a little bit on myself, especially in the beginning. Like the first 2 to 3 weeks, I was trying so hard to just bounce back, like just get back into the swing of things and just feel like I was helping, because I felt like, especially in that first week, 2 weeks, I was relying so heavily on Chris to get everything done. And I felt like I was just doing a lot of like management. I was like, Chris, can you go and do that? Can you go and get me that? Can you go and get that? And oh, don't forget to remind me to get this done. Like all that kind of thing. And I just really wanted to participate again. And I felt like every time I tried to do that, I would get like more bleeding, and you do bleed post birth. Like that's perfectly normal, but like I feel like it would stop, and then when I tried to overexert myself, I would bleed a little bit heavier, and like not aggressively heavy. Like you should always monitor that, but it was just sort of my body's way of saying slow down, and I hate slowing down. So I had to adjust to this whole like, wow, I'm back at it. I can get laundry done. I can help with video stuff and I can do this and do this. And then my body would be like, actually, and I just have to slow down and take it easy and not get anything done for the rest of the day. And I would just sit and watch YouTube videos and just relax and read stories to the kids or something from my bed. And that was it. That's all I got done. I'm not great at it yet, but I am getting better. I'm really trying to make that a priority. Where is my powder? Oh, there it is. On the floor, of course. Where else would it be? This newborn phase has also been really fun for me because I feel like there are a lot of new products that I'm very excited about. So I've been finding so many fun new baby products and I'm like, ooh, I want them all. Maybe I'll do a video and like test out some stuff that I find on, I don't know, like Amazon and share my findings with you guys. Ooh, need to pause on the powder because I forgot I have a new cheek thing. This one is by Maybelline. It is their Cheek Heat Gel Cream Blush with a sheer flush of color. And this is Rose Flush, which is a very pretty shade of pink. And I think it'll go well with my eyes. So let's squeeze out some here. Oh, it's a lot darker than I thought. Like, that looks very mauve in comparison, right? Hopefully it's very pretty. It says Rose Vibrant on it. So I'm just gonna dot it on and then blend it in with a brush. Okay, this brush. Hold on. Oh, it actually works better with my fingers. I don't like it with a brush. Maybe with a sponge? Ooh, that's better. Okay, we're back. It's definitely sheer. Like, I don't see it anymore. I'm gonna try and stamp it in. Not that much. See if we can get some nice color going. And actually, once you do sheer it out, like you can see this color right here, it's more of like, it has a nice sheen to it and it's much closer in color to the bottle. I don't like applying it with the sponge. Well, I got like my hair in it. Whoops. Ooh, yeah. I like it a lot more just using my finger. Hold on. It's looking very patchy. You see that? Oh no. Oh no! Come on. Blend, please. Ugh, that's disappointing. I don't know how to fix this now. You know what? I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on top. This is the Nude Stick blush, and I'm gonna try and even this out a little bit. I can use a brush with this one. All right, that seems to have like evened it like a little bit. Apologies if it's still kind of patchy though. Oh man. What else? Oh, so the reason that my hair was curly yesterday, we had Connor's baptism. As Julia put it, she was trying to explain baptism to Connor. She likes to like talk things through or like read him stories and stuff like that. Baptism is welcoming the children into God's family, which I think is really sweet. So yesterday was super special for us and we had a really great time and Connor was great through everything. By the way, I'm just adding some neck bronze here. And yes, I did tear up. I didn't cry though, which I feel like was a win because this postpartum, I have been very like up and down. 1 minute I'm really angry at nothing and then I'm very sad and then I'm happy and calm again, and it's just been it's been kind of exhausting. Like some days I'll just wake up and nothing's happened yet and I'm already completely drained. You know when you're at the end of the day and it's just been like an exhausting experience and you're just like mentally and emotionally zapped? That was me, but like waking up first thing in the morning. I feel like I just talked about something and then went off on another tangent. And then I don't think I talked about it though. Good for me. This is a story. You know what I did the other day? I poured cereal into my coffee mug. I did that. Yeah, that happened. So anyway, new baby products. There's one product in particular that already has just proven to be so incredibly helpful. I never had it for the other kiddos and it's amazing. It's this car seat cover that like stretches over top and it's made of very breathable fabric, but it has like a little flap to close and it's nice and cushiony. And that way, when you put it over top of the car seat, It blocks and shields baby from the wind and the cold. You don't have to put them in like a giant snowsuit and things like that, which can be super cumbersome. You don't want them to overheat, so you have to, like, it's a whole thing. Especially when we were like in and out of the hospital for so much time in the beginning, just having that extra little like shield, if you will, from any germs and things flying around. That was also felt good for me as a mom. I don't know how much it actually did protect him in there, but like I felt good about it. Brief mom break right there. So I have to tell you, it was a really cute story. So I guess Luke dropped a Lego piece close to, you know, the air vents in the floor. So he dropped it close to the vent, or one went down the vent, or close to went down the vent. Anyway, so Julia brought him in, and Luke told me, he's like, one of the Lego pieces fell down the vent, but I didn't mean to. And Julia, supporting her younger brother, was like, he didn't mean to. He was just trying to help me. And I told him to come in and tell you the truth. And I was just like a very proud like mom moment for me. I'm so proud. Because really at the end of the day, I want them to tell me the truth. Even if they did something wrong, it's more important to me that they tell me what actually happened. So I was just very appreciative to them for telling me the truth. So anyway, just thought I'd share that random mom moment. Right now I'm putting a little bit of lace and zipper from the Layers highlighting palette into my inner corner here, just to brighten it up, you know. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Yes. That is working for me. I feel like I need more under the eyes. Ooh, have I put on powder? Yes. Yes, I did. I did powder. Okay. Okay, so the car seat cover, again, I'm getting distracted here. The car seat cover was fantastic. Didn't have as much success with a new bouncy seat, and it was expensive too. Like, geez, I don't even want to say how much it was. So didn't have as much success with that, and I'm finding new products all the time though. So if you have any products that you would recommend that work really well for you for newborns, like in the first year, products you want me to test out, maybe for my RachhLoves Life channel. It's been 4 years since I have tried some new baby products. Not even, like more like 6, because after Julia, like I didn't buy new baby products other than baby clothes. But baby clothes are the best. Okay, I have bins of baby clothes in the basement. It's embarrassing. Right, recurling the lashes very carefully. Honestly, biggest difference. It looks night and day. And then lippy, this is really pretty. This is from MAC. It's their Fleur de Coral Lustre Lipstick. But like, I really love the color. It's so springy. Reminds me of my nails. These, by the way, are also the, oh my gosh, my brain right now. It's the press on nail, Impress manicure. You know, the ones that I have been using forever. I either have nothing on my nails or it's Impress manicure, it feels like. That's actually a very pretty color. I wish I had like exfoliated my lips first. Ooh, I'm gonna try and exfoliate my lips. All right, let's try that again. I am kind of in love with how this has turned out. Other than like the cheek thing not working out for me, this is very nice, very springy. I'm here for it. Make sure you check out these videos on the side. Thank you so much for watching straight up to the end. I hope you will continue on to some other videos, and that's everything. I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Love you all. Mwah.